Hey guys, so I think this is the last update on the Hailey Bieber Selena. Why do I always get that wrong? Hailey Bieber Selena Gomez situation. That's that. I'm filming on my phone today instead of my camera because I didn't charge any of my batteries. So I want to film this now, and that's that on that. I'm gonna try to look into I've learned how to look into the actual lens on my camera, kind of, on the phone. A bit more difficult. So a little recap: Selena Gomez posts some holiday pictures and a bunch of people fat shame her. Hailey Bieber then posts a TikTok to the sound, and I'm not saying she deserved it, but I'm saying God's timing is always right, and people think it's about Selena Gomez. Now it turns out Hailey said it's not about Selena Gomez. People are speculating that she took it down because Tristan Thompson's, Khloe Kardashian's baby daddy's mum had suddenly died of a stroke, and because Tristan Thompson is a cheater, it would have looked like, oh, I'm not saying he deserved it, but I'm saying God's timing is always right. Which would have kind of been a bit mean. And the TikTok was with Kendall Jenner. So that kind of happened, right? Then Hailey and Kylie are showing something off on the stories, and it looks like they're mocking Selena Gomez because she had just posted that she laminated her eyebrows and they don't look right, according to her. I thought they looked fine. And in the stories that Kylie Jenner and Hailey Bieber posted, Kylie and Hailey are both kind of showing their eye area, and it looked like they were mocking Selena Gomez. Turns out Kylie is just launching a mascara, and she was showing the mascara to Hailey. So that's that on that. So since then, Hailey Bieber's been getting a bunch of hate and losing followers at rapid pace. Selena Gomez gained about 15 million followers, became the most followed woman on all of Instagram, and is the third most followed person behind Messi and Ronaldo. So she's close to being the most followed person in general. Kylie Jenner is also losing followers and getting a bunch of hate, and anytime someone mentions Kylie Cosmetics or like this new mascara coming out, the comments are hating, being like, why is this brand still here? Like, we don't care about Kylie, she's a mean girl, buy Rare Beauty. So that was happening. You guys like my Starbucks penguin cup? So Selena Gomez posts a statement saying, Hailey Bieber reached out to me and let me know that she had been receiving death threats and such hateful negativity. This isn't what I stand for. No one should have to experience hate or bullying. I've always advocated for kindness and really want this all to stop. And she's basically saying, like, I'm all about kindness. Rare Beauty is all about kindness. If you're my fan and you're still hating and bullying, you're clearly not my fan, you know? She also follows Hailey Bieber. Around this time, Hailey's still not following Selena, and Hailey hasn't made a statement. She has posted just like random stories on her Instagram stories, and people are thinking like, is she ever gonna address this? What's going on? And I'm assuming she just didn't know Selena was on, and I'm just assuming she didn't know Selena was gonna post that, because last time she had reached out to Selena to get her fans to stop hating on Hailey, she mentioned this on Call Her Daddy. Nothing really happened. Selena didn't ever address it, and she did say like she didn't expect her to, but she thought like maybe if it came out of Selena's mouth, they would listen. But Selena never addressed it, and that was that. So I think Hailey just didn't expect Selena to actually react this time. But I think it got so bad this time that like Selena had to respond. So then Hailey follows Selena and posts a statement saying, I want to thank Selena for speaking out, as her and I have been discussing the last few weeks how to move past this ongoing narrative between her and I. The last few weeks have been very hard for everyone involved, and millions of people are seeing so much hate around this, which is extremely harmful. While social media is an incredible way to connect and build community, moments like this create extreme division instead of bringing people together. Things can always be taken out of context or construed differently than they were intended. We all need to be more thoughtful about what we post and what we say, including myself. In the end, I believe love will always be bigger than hate and negativity, and there is always an opportunity to meet each other with more empathy and compassion. So that was that. And like I said, she did follow Selena Gomez back on Instagram, so that kind of confirms that they have made up, just like the picture they took together last year at an event. Now I'm seeing more hate going towards Selena Gomez. I mean, I'm kind of on neither side. I don't think Hailey Bieber was in the wrong, and I don't think Selena Gomez was necessarily in the wrong. I just think this whole thing was a mess, and I would have expected Selena to address it sooner than she had, because in that statement she said, you know, oh, Hailey let me know that she was getting death threats, which, like, have we not been on the same internet? I'm sure Selena knew about this beforehand, but I don't know. Maybe she actually was taking a break off the internet and she didn't see all the hate that Hailey was getting. But now the tide seems to be turning. A lot of people are saying that Selena Gomez plays the victim a lot, that she gets into drama all the time. There is this like conspiracy theory now that every single woman Justin Bieber was ever seen with publicly has been shaded in some way by Selena Gomez, and that would lead to mass amounts of hate. There was a Victoria's Secret model that publicly spoke out about the fact that Selena Gomez's fans like really hated on her after Selena shaded her on Twitter. There was also when Justin Bieber was dating Sophia Richie and they posted on Instagram and she was getting a bunch of hate. Justin finally posted and said like, hey, stop hating on Sophia Richie, she's my girlfriend, please stop. And Selena responded and was like, oh, well, you know, they're just your fans, like you should want to please them essentially, even though he was literally just saying like, hey, stop sending death threats to my girlfriend. And he then, you know, clapped back and was like, stop trying to get attention off me. So people are now connecting all these dots and saying like, is Selena Gomez just always hating on every single woman that is in Justin Bieber's life, except Hailey Bieber is like a permanent fixture in his life? So this is like an ongoing battle now, because all these other girlfriends he would like break up with and they'd be on and off, whereas Hailey's his wife, so this has become like more permanent. And is this hate going to be permanent? But a lot of people do think that Hailey taunts Selena in some way. Like Dumois posted on their podcast that Selena, like, it drives her insane how much Hailey Bieber purposefully, allegedly, copies Selena Gomez to like annoy her, like actively does it as like a ploy to annoy Selena Gomez, and that fuels the hatred between the fans and apparently drives Selena insane.
Also goes to reason number 4, which is Selena thinks Hailey openly trolls her posts by putting up ones that are virtually identical a few days later. It drives Selena, understandably.
So there are definitely two sides of things. There are the side that like Hailey Bieber's obsessed with Selena Gomez. She was a massive fan of Justin Bieber's, which is true, and she would try to hunt him down when he was dating Selena Gomez, try to make this like fan fiction situation happen where like he meets her and falls in love with her. And they have laughed before in the past that this was like an arranged marriage a little bit, like her parents kind of made it happen. So there is that theory, and then there's the theory that Selena plays the victim, and every single woman that's ever entered Justin Bieber's life when he was single was shaded by Selena Gomez and then hated on relentlessly by her fans. So I wonder which camp you guys are in. Hailey Bieber is an obsessed stalker, or Selena Gomez is a victim playing hater. Those are the two camps right now. Or are you camp, I don't really care, they're multi-millionaire celebrities, kind of like me. But yeah, I'm seeing more and more hate towards Selena Gomez, which just is like the pendulum swinging. You know, the drama started, the pendulum swung, pendulum, I can't speak anymore. Pendulum swung to hating on Hailey Bieber, and just like it swings one way, it's gotta swing the other way. And now people are starting to be like, well, to play the devil's advocate, I think Selena Gomez, and now I'm assuming more and more people are going to hate on Selena Gomez, and it's just going to be a back and forth of, well, to play devil's advocate, well, to play devil's advocate, and people are just going to keep on hating on one of them. Now, Selena Gomez has multiple times addressed the hate and like being kind, but like her fans just haven't listened. And I don't mean all fans, I think it's just like a very loud minority that like to ruin the fun for everyone else. But she has on multiple times said that like if you're a fan of Rare Beauty and you're a fan of Selena Gomez, then you should be a good representation of the brand and a good representation of her, and be kind to everyone and not spread hate. So that's something that she has said herself before any of this drama happened. And I think a lot of her fans, the loud minority, should really get on that. What's really embarrassing though is that Justin Bieber has said nothing. Like his ex has addressed it, his wife has addressed it, he's just vibing in the corner, doesn't care, he's just doing his thing. And people think it's embarrassing that he's like letting his wife get death threats without saying anything, when really the drama is partly about him, because the relationship everyone is obsessed with is one between him and Selena Gomez. So Selena has addressed it, his current wife has addressed it, he still hasn't addressed it. So that's kind of embarrassing, really. The comment sections are still wild everywhere. Like, it's wild on Hailey Bieber's post, it's wild on a Kylie Jenner's post, it's even wild on Trendmood. Trendmood just posted about the mascara and it's wild over there as well. So I think this isn't going to calm down for a while. But after Selena Gomez posted that statement about Hailey Bieber, she had gained 100,000 followers just like within minutes. So I think now the pendulum's going to swing a little bit. I think it's going to calm down soon. So I think this is the last of the statements, and I think we'll be on to not Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez drama. Anyway, subscribe, hit the bell, like, comment for engagement. Let me know what you guys think about everything that just happened. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.